Hello friends. Welcome to Anime Zone Sensei. In this video I will show you top 10 best flying types Pokemon in the anime. Any Pokemon that has access to flying type moves and offense can bring a different dimension to any team and make battles more interesting. After 8 generations, more than 20 series, and over 800 different species of Pokemon, there is now a significant number of Pokemon within each typing. Pokemon are predominantly split into land, sea, and sky. Flying types are one of the most frequently found types within the Pokemon universe. Although a majority of these flying types are not solely flying and have a dual typing, any Pokemon that has access to flying type moves and offense can bring a different dimension to any team and make battles, in general, more interesting, as they are not limited to a battlefield. Number 10. The forces of nature could wreak havoc if not contained. The forces of nature, Landorus, Tornadus, Thundurus, are a formidable and destructive trio of legendary Pokemon. In the anime, they are known through myth and legend for Landorus allegedly punishing Tornadus and Thundurus for their destructive ways involving fierce thunderstorms and gales. In the anime, Tornadus and Thundurus are released by Team Rocket, resuming their chaos and destruction, resulting in Ash and friends having to attempt to release Landorus in order to restrain them and restore order. While Tornadus is pure flying type, Thundurus is dual electric flying type, and Landorus is dual ground flying. Number 9. Ash's Staraptor is a spirited combatant. Ash has always been a fan of using flying-type bird Pokemon that are native to the current region that he is exploring, with the only exception to this being in Galar during Pokemon journeys, with him having a Surfetch'd which, despite being a bird, is not a flying type. When it was still just a Staravia, Ash witnessed a Staraptor, belonging to Reggie, use Brave Bird, which impressed Ash and he immediately had his Staravia learn it. Ash's Staraptor was a unique bird Pokemon for him in battle, as its signature move ended up being Close Combat, a devastating fighting-type move. Number 8. Noivern and Hawlucha are close friends, were loyal team members for Ash in Kalos, striking up a friendship when the bat Pokemon was merely a Noibat. Hawlucha and Noivern became valuable assets to Ash's team in Kalos, with them both being flying types and being able to train together. When Noivern was defeated by Alan's Weevil in the final of the Kalos Pokemon League, Hawlucha immediately emerged to comfort his friend and swore to avenge it, and doing so successfully before being knocked out by Alan's Bisharp. They weren't the only flying-type Pokemon on his team in Kalos, as Ash also had Talonflame, but despite the potential lack of typing coverage and balance across the board, they were still a part of arguably Ash's best team in the anime. Number 7. Swellow was a crucial part of Ash's Hoenn team. Swellow was Ash's only flying-type Pokemon from the Hoenn region and was arguably one of the best acquisitions over the course of the Ruby Sapphire series. It carried Ash's team on occasion and grew close enough with Ash that he trusted it to take a Thunder from Pikachu during a gym battle against Tate Liza, thus giving them Thunder armor and the boost they needed to push on and emerge victoriously. Ash's Swellow also faced off against Winona's Swellow in an intense gym battle at Fortree City, in what was a perfect showcase for this bird Pokemon's speed, agility, and occasionally devastating offense. Number 6. Talonflame brings the fire from above. In the XY series, Talonflame is one of 3 flying types on Ash's team during his Kalos journeys. However, for the first time in the series, Ash's bird Pokemon has a vitally important second typing to go with its flying moves and characteristics, fire. In Kalos, Ash doesn't get the fire-type starter, which means he has to cover this in the form of another Pokemon, which is where Talonflame comes in. Talonflame's versatility and well-balanced moveset make it a valuable and important member of Ash's team, leading him to many a victory. Talonflame is another important piece that makes up arguably Ash's best team in the entire series. Number 5. The legendary birds are as dangerous as they are majestic. Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres, the legendary birds, are seen together in the movie The Power of One, but each of them equally makes their own appearances in the anime. In these instances, their contradicting grace and anger are there for all to see, sometimes even evolving into conflict, normally involving Team Rocket in some way. The three of them are part flying type, beings birds, but they each differ in their second type, electric, ice, and fire respectively. They are all relatively equal in general strength, power, and other base stats, suggesting they should hold the same rank when considering the best flying type Pokemon from the anime. Number 4. Rayquaza is the only Pokemon capable of containing Groudon Kyogre. Rayquaza, the sky-high Pokemon, is universally recognized as one of the strongest and most devastating flying-type Pokemon in the anime. With a dual typing of flying and dragon, its offensive range can feature physical and special attacks, even calling on the elements to fuel its power at times. In the XY series, Rayquaza is powerful enough to not only defeat strong trainers, Alan and Steven, but to also stop the mighty Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre from fighting, and thus the inevitable destruction and devastation that would come with such a battle. Number 3. Ho-Oh Lugia are all-powerful legendary flying types. As the two main legendary Pokemon from the Gold-Silver generation, both are heavily featured in the anime compared to other legendaries. Ho-Oh is one of the first Pokemon that Ash sees, back in Kanto, and Lugia introduces the concept of legendary Pokemon being able to breed and multiply, a concept that no other legendary Pokemon really develops as much. Whether it's through the movies or the series, both Lugia and Ho-Oh eventually grow to respect Ash and Pikachu's strength and courage, with both indulging Ash in a battle at some point. Number 2. Dragonite is the ace of many an expert Dragon-type trainer. Several different Dragonite are featured throughout the entire Pokemon series, but there are 4 strong trainers that utilize this incredibly powerful dragon and flying-type Pokemon. Drake had a strong team when he faced Ash at the Orange League, being undefeated beforehand, and because of how strong his Dragonite was, he arguably should have defeated Ash. Lance and Iris also own a Dragonite, with them both possessing their own unique personality traits, which brings further intrigue to the species as a whole. Ash currently has a Dragonite on his team in Pokemon Journeys, and despite it loving to hug everything and everyone, it has slowly grown to embrace a more ruthless and decisive side of battling. Number 1. Charizard is an inferno on the ground but also a deadly aerial assassin. Charizard is arguably both the most powerful fire-type and flying-type Pokemon used in the anime, not just because of its size and strength but also because of how many top-quality trainers utilize its fiery aerial prowess. Any time that Ash's Charizard's fire-type moves were not having any effect or helping make any headway during a battle, it would take to the sky and utilize an entirely different approach. With the fight against Blaine's Magmar being a perfect example of this, Charizard, in the anime, is not just used in its normal form, but also in its Mega Evolved XY forms and its Gigantamax form when used by Leon in Pokemon Journeys. Its devastating use and combination of flying and fire-type moves, not to mention its versatility, make it the strongest flying-type Pokemon to be seen in battle throughout the anime. This is all for today's video. See you in a new video. Thanks for watching.